just a short, quick video today. Just because I've only got like an hour or two on my hands. But what I thought I'll go through is a few good bushcrafting DIY type things that, well, anyone could build basically. Because obviously if you're anything like me, you're a bit short of money. So instead of going out and buying something, I'll just look at it and then potentially build it myself if I have the the materials spare. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'll share some wisdom anyway and show you what type of things that you can build with minimal gear basically. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first on the list then is going to be a haversack. Like this here. So effectively what I've done is I had a spare poncho just lying about the house, and I was going to chuck it, but then I just thought, just try turning it into a nice haversack that you could carry on your little adventures and stuff like that. So that's what I did. So I designed it and then built it myself. So nothing special. Luckily I've got a sewing machine I've had for a while, so I've just found these straps as well lying around, quite rugged. So yeah, basically I've just gone off like a claymore bag you get issued in the army, but then just added a few different touches myself. So like a claymore strap anyway, pouch. Got the nice rugged shoulder straps here. Everything's double stitched as well, so you know, and then Velcro closure here, and it's double lined inside as well, so it's not quite difficult. I think I'm going to make another haversack, and when I do make another one, I'll bring you guys along for the journey as well. But I just wanted to see what I could do really. I've made two. My first one I hand stitched, which is good. But yeah, it just took a while. So this one I designed a little bit better anyway. So within the lid anyway, I've got a little compartment within inside the lid here. So as you guys can see, little compartment which houses my another project that I'll show you guys in a minute. But it's basically just a little pocket in there, so you can put your maps, or in my case my little millbank bag that I made there as well. So yeah, not too bad. I've used it on a few little outings and adventures. Holds up perfectly well. It doesn't look too bad from a distance anyway, so you know, to me it's good. Obviously because of these straps here as well, I can roll together and tie up like a bit of like item of clothing, or some wet gear, or a poncho or something like that. So yeah, there's that anyway. And then yeah, so I think what I'll do, I'll move on to item number 2, my DIY do-it-yourself millbank bag. And I have tested this out and it does work. So effectively what this is, it's just a water filtration device, or bit of kit really, that I've made just to pre-filter the water. So for example, if I'm walking somewhere, I've run out of water and there's a stream or like a pond, I'll shove this in the water and then hold this up and then put it in a metal cup. Obviously I'll boil as well, but what this does, it's like it just filters out the debris and the natural colouring of the water. So it just catches all that rubbish, and then hopefully what you're left with is just a pot of just clear-ish water with no bits of twigs or leaves in it and stuff like that. So again, literally very, very simple. Very simple to make and obviously do. This one was hand stitched as well, and it's double lined on the inside. So yeah, that's my millbank bag, and that just gets housed in a tucked lid. I have a sack. So yeah, I know this is pretty like all over the place type video, but what I'll do just to show you what the amount of stuff I can fit into my haversack, and I'll just unpack it. So firstly, I've got my Bible. Obviously I am a religious man, and on my adventures I won't go anywhere without a pocket Bible. So that's item number one. You've seen the millbank bag. First aid kit as well. Obviously these are handy to take with you. And my little fire kit. And then a metal pot and just a 1 litre water bottle. So yeah, that's basically what I've got in here. And then attached to the strap I've got my my contact gloves for above PPE. So the last few items I'll show you now, guys, is going to be pretty much very easy to source and basically make yourself. You've probably seen these loads of times, but what these are here are my fire starting kits. I've got a nice sharp knife there, and then so my first little kit I made was out of a cigar tin. This little pocket here was basically where I'll house my ferro rod, and effectively what you would do, just unscrew the lid, then inside would be a bit of cordage that you would just pull, and then these. So basically what I would do is I would stuff this with like loads of like cotton balls and stuff like that, just doused in Vaseline. And then this would be at the bottom. And then so all I'll do is just pull a bit up, take one out, and then you can light your cotton ball like that. So it's just an easy, effective way really, just to keep a bit of fire kit on you. So there's number one. Number two is just out of a Barocca tub. Basically I've lost a lid. Obviously I don't use this anymore, but effectively it would just be whatever would be in here as well. These are handy to store matches as well if you wanted to. Yeah, just these are really small as well, so these literally just roll up and could go inside any part of your kit. And what I use now is this here. So what I've learned is it's best to have a few options, just to obviously start a fire. There's a famous saying in the army where 1 is none, 2 is 1. So keeping that into consideration here, what I've got is a metal chocolate tin that are everywhere, and inside I've got a little tea candle here, and then here is drying machine lint. These obviously will dry from your clothing, so there's like pretty much cotton in here, and these will take a spark. And then in here I've just got a bit of Vaseline, cotton pads and some matches. So for the matches there's one way of starting a fire, and then my second way would be this mini pocket ferro rod here. So yeah. So like I said guys, these few little items here are my haversack I made. Probably, well, my haversack would have took about probably a good couple hours. These, not even that long, a few minutes. Most of this stuff is what is lying around the house nowadays anyway. So, you know, if you're bored in the evening, or you can't get out into the woods or go out on a hike or anything like that, then there's little options like these. Are quite fun to build anyway, especially if you have kids. Keep you occupied, and they're fun to test as well. Obviously, this was my first little fire kit I made, and then, like I said, I came to a realization where I need a few ways just to obviously create a fire. So yeah, good little DIY projects. Yeah, if you have any questions about the things I've done or made, please drop them in the comments, and I will reply to you. But other than that guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. God bless.